Ever look at a tiny kitchen and think, there's no way this could ever make real money? Because that belief is about to get absolutely destroyed. Today I'm breaking down how normal people are quietly turning small spaces into real production hubs using machines you probably never expected. No factories, no massive staff, no millionaire budget. Just smart tools, smart setups, and products people already want to buy. And I'm telling you right now, one of these machines might completely change how you see food businesses forever. Stay with me, because the one that sounds boring at first might actually be the most dangerous money maker on this entire list. Let's get something straight before we jump in. Most food businesses don't fail because the food is bad. They fail because the process is slow, inconsistent, or exhausting. If you're stuck doing everything by hand, you hit a wall fast. That's where machines come in. Not flashy factory robots. Compact, purpose-built machines that do one job really well and never get tired. And when you match the right machine with the right product, things get interesting very fast. So, let's start with a machine that instantly stops people in their tracks the moment they see it running. The automatic donut machine. This thing is pure visual magic. Batter goes in, perfect rings drop into hot oil. They flip themselves mid-fry like they know exactly what they're doing, and seconds later they rise out evenly cooked every single time. No guessing, no babysitting, no frantic flipping with a stick. It's a full production line wrapped into a compact setup. Here's why this matters. Speed is everything when you're selling food. Fresh donuts sell themselves. The smell pulls people in before you even say a word. While the machine is frying non-stop, you're glazing, sugaring, filling, boxing, and taking orders. One person can easily run the entire operation without stress. That alone changes the game. You're not exhausted. You're not behind. You're in control. And the flexibility is insane. Cinnamon sugar, chocolate glaze, vanilla drizzle, filled versions, seasonal flavors. You can sell impulse buys and packaged orders at the same time. Food stalls, pop-ups, delivery kitchens, weekend markets. This machine fits anywhere. People don't remember the machine. They remember opening the box and seeing fresh donuts that still feel warm and soft. That's how repeat customers are born. Now, let's shift gears to something that looks simple but scales beautifully. The dumpling maker. Hand-folding dumplings sounds romantic until you realize how painfully slow it is. That's where most people get stuck. A compact dumpling machine removes that sealing instantly. Dough feeds in from one side, filling from the other, and every few seconds out comes a perfectly sealed, uniform dumpling. They look handmade, but they're produced at a pace that actually makes selling profitable. Here's the hidden advantage most people miss. Dumplings freeze extremely well. That means you're not racing the clock every day. You can batch produce, package, and sell on your schedule. Meal kits, clear instructions, branded packaging. Suddenly, you're not just selling food, you're selling convenience. Something that cooks in minutes with zero prep. That's powerful. And you're not locked into one flavor or culture. Traditional meat fillings, vegetables, vegan options, dessert dumplings, fusion ideas. The same machine adapts to all of it. Setup is simple. Prep table, clean water, packing space. That's it. Customers come back because life gets busy and your product makes it easier. Now, let's talk about something that instantly raises perceived value. Chocolate. Most home chocolate fails for one reason: tempering. It's messy, frustrating, and inconsistent by hand. A chocolate tempering machine removes that pain completely. It melts, cools, and reheats chocolate into the exact range needed for a glossy finish and that clean snap people associate with high-quality chocolate. This is where small batches shine. Bars, bonbons, coated snacks, dipped fruit, cookies. You can add inclusions like nuts, salt, or flavor infusions, and suddenly your product looks premium. Chocolate is one of those foods where appearance matters as much as taste. Smooth finishes and clean molds instantly justify higher prices. And the setup is shockingly minimal. A small table, cooling trays, organization. That's it. You're selling something finished and giftable. People love that. Seasonal collections, limited runs, personal treats. Chocolate doesn't need to scream. It just needs to look right. And when it does, people pay without hesitation. Now here's the sleeper machine that most people overlook. The dehydrator paired with a grinder. It doesn't look exciting. It doesn't smell amazing while it runs. But this setup quietly creates products with long shelf life and huge flexibility. Shelf-stable items often outperform fresh food because storage and shipping are easier. With this combo, you can create fruit powders, vegetable flakes, herb blends, spice mixes, dried ingredients. Slice, dry, grind, package. That's the entire workflow. Clean labels become your selling point. No additives, no preservatives, just ingredients. And here's the wild part. You're not just selling to consumers. Bakers, cafes, drink brands, even DIY makers use these products. This setup runs quietly, doesn't require constant attention, and scales beautifully. It's not flashy, but it's dependable. And dependable businesses last. Now, let's talk bread. Bread seems simple, but consistency is everything. That's the line between hobby baking and actual sales. An automatic bread machine handles mixing, kneading, proofing, and baking in one compact system. Ingredients go in, settings are selected, and it runs. No guesswork. These machines support tons of styles. Whole wheat, seeded loaves, gluten-free, flavored bread. And customization is where money lives. Herb loaves, olive bread, breakfast rolls, seasonal flavors. Give people a reason to come back. Setup is minimal. Power source, prep space, cooling racks. Simple paper wraps or branded sleeves, and you're done. People still want fresh bread that feels real. When it comes out warm, soft, and consistent, loyalty forms fast. Next up is a machine that isn't just selling dessert. It's building a brand. The Ice Cream Batch Freezer. A tabletop freezer gives you full control over ingredients and texture. It freezes at the right speed, prevents ice crystals, and removes the need for preservatives. Small batch machines clean easily and turn over fast. Customization is everything here. Seasonal flavors, limited runs, unique profiles. Vegan and dairy-free options expand your audience immediately. You can sell scoops at markets or package pints for delivery. Yes, freezer storage is required, but the reward is massive. Repeat customers and serious brand recognition. People aren't just buying ice cream. They're buying something they can't find in the supermarket aisle. That's the difference. And finally, let's talk about one of the most misunderstood machines on this list. The coffee roaster. Coffee is everywhere, but freshly roasted beans are still a niche with room to grow. A countertop drum roaster gives you full control over roast profiles. Green beans go in, airflow and heat are adjusted, and every batch is monitored until it hits exactly where you want it. These machines are compact but precise. With one setup, you can roast for your own label, sell direct, or supply local cafes. Packaging with valve-sealed bags keeps beans fresh and professional. This business isn't about volume. It's about freshness and detail. Roast levels, flavor notes, and consistency create identity. With proper airflow and airtight storage, loyalty builds one batch at a time. So, here's the big picture. These machines aren't factory monsters. They're practical tools for people who want to start lean, stay flexible, and build something that can grow. Every machine you heard about today is already being used by real people. Some sell locally, some ship online, some do both. Success comes from choosing the right product, presenting it well, and staying consistent. If one of these machines sparked an idea for you, drop it in the comments. I want to know which one caught your attention. If this opened your eyes or helped you think differently, hit like, share it with someone who needs this push, and subscribe to Twinkle Hype for more breakdowns that actually matter. We've got more setups, smarter ideas, and serious inspiration coming next. Stay curious, stay hungry, and I'll see you in the next one.